This week you can win an orb chromatic aberration in field tested condition. To enter like every week, like, comment and subscribe and react to the posting on my Discord server linked below. Also a quick shout out to all my boys on Patreon. If you want the 25/7 trading code right in your hand, you can find all of that there. Thanks! Nowadays, virtual video game items like CSGO skins are more than just a few pixels. Starting with, for example, gold in World of Warcraft, in-game currency or items were always also sold for real-life money. In theory, it is against any terms of service of these games, so it is illegal. And you can get your account and all the valuable items banned. But some game studios do tolerate it or just do not do anything against it because in the end it doesn't hurt them. And CSGO is by far the biggest and most tolerated, but technically still illegal economy in the world. Most CSGO players buy items with real money, not with Steam funds. And also most players know how they can convert their virtual goods back into real money again. And in my opinion, this is a very good thing. 2020, the European Council stated that accounts and items on those accounts, for example also your Facebook account, is your own property. I mean, with games, it is still legally not your own item because you can only use them and not have them. But I think this is still a good thing, and I hope in the future I can really own my Orb Dragon lore the same way I can own my car. So use it, trade it and sell it whenever I want. At the moment, this is kinda the case in CSGO, even though it's not officially legal. And many people and companies make a lot of money with that system. I mean, I myself live off CSGO trading next to my YouTube. And no matter if you are a CSGO bot trading site, marketplace, gambling site, or even just a CSGO trader, it is pretty clear that there is a lot of money to be made here. But all of these business models require a lot of skill, budget, and also a very good USP, because you're most likely not the first one to do it or need a lot of marketing to get customers in this really competitive market. But what if I tell you that there is another way that is comparable easy and still makes people approximately $100,000 a day? I don't know if this number is correct. It's most likely even way more, but I had to take a number, so yeah, this is it. It's not officially verified, okay? And how this works, you will see after this message of my sponsor. This video is sponsored by skinsmonkey.com. Skinsmonkey is an automated CSGO bot trading site. They offer a huge amount of skins to instantly trade to, 24/7 live chat support, and a 35% bonus on every cash deposit. With our referral code NEON, you can get a free up to $5 bonus on your first trade when exchanging items worth at least $100. So like you can see here, I've calculated a little bit and found this cool deal on Skinsmonkey. I also used my $5 bonus. I just selected these 5 items out of my inventory for these 2 gut knife safari meshes field tested. I even got some leftover balance on the side, which I can use for my next trade. The 2 gut knives were on trade logs, so I just saved them onto the side, but some days later I could just withdraw them to my Steam, and as you can see here, I've got a really good upgrade and with my bonus code also a really good deal. So check out Skinsmonkey right now. Link to the site with my bonus code is in the description. I am talking about the big industry, you can call it like that, of CSGO item sniping bots. This started early in 2014-15 when people realized that they could make a lot of money just sniping the Steam community market. Because they could just wait there until somebody lists it for too cheap and buy it and resell it, and even after the 15% selling fee of Steam, they still had a profit there. And yeah, whatever you do on the computer that is repetitive, you can easily fully automate with a script or another program. So you can do it 24/7, way faster, way better, and fully automatic. In the beginning, this was very effective as Steam did not have a market with buy orders. Nowadays, every item has buy orders, and if you sell an item for less than the buy order, it will just automatically get matched and sold. So there's no way you can just wait until somebody sells a Dragon Lore for 1 cent and just buy it. If somebody really sells a Dragon Lore for 1 cent, one of the buy orders will automatically take it. But back then, there were no buy orders, and even cases were listed like normal items. So for example, if I listed a €1 case for 3 cents, it would just be there until somebody manually clicks and buys it. So if you had a bot, you could just, for example, take Bravo cases, which were like €1 back then. You could, for example, just take the AK Red Line, which was €5 back then. Just tell your bot everything under €4 you buy, and whenever somebody lists an AK Red Line for less than €4, the bot will automatically buy it. So the items back then were just going to the fastest buyer. So over the years, this developed even further, and with special stickers, patterns like blue gems, and of course low floats getting more and more important, and of course more overpay and money, this started to become a race for the fastest and best sniping bot. Nowadays, you cannot really list any item for way too cheap on Steam, because it will be instantly bought by a buy order if the item is good, or just a bot. And even if you list a sticker craft for way too cheap, which is comparable hard to find, a bot will just instantly scan it and grab it. But enough of that. I think most people know that, and please guys, if you sell items, please check the prices beforehand. And stickers, patterns and float could be some overpay, so please check that you get the money you deserve. But do you also know that this is very common on third-party marketplaces, even if the staff tells you that they try to prevent it? So I want to do a little experiment. I will go to the most popular CSGO marketplaces, so the Steam Community Market, Buff, Market CSGO, Gamerpay, CSGOFloat, and so on, and try to list an item there for way too cheap and see what happens. Of course, for the market that support buy orders, we will have to do it a little bit different, because for example CSGOFloat offers buy orders. If I sell my item there for way too cheap, it will just automatically get bought by a buy order and not by a bot or a really fast user. So if we just sell it for buy order price, this does not prove anything. So on these, we will try to find an item which we can list for way too cheap compared to buff price, but still require a manual action from a user to buy. So for example, a cheap Kato craft or something similar. And with that, we will of course lose a lot of money, but I think it's worth the experiment, and after it we will be able to answer a few interesting questions. First, are there bot sniping items on any marketplace anyway? Second, are there any anti-bot measures, so like recapture or some other tool to rate limit these people? Third, who are these people in the end? And fourth, how successful are they? We will just see their inventory and most likely see similar items to that what we sold, so we can be pretty sure that these are all botted. And last, which you can also just answer with FAQ or a simple message to their support, is it even allowed on the site? Because like I said, some sites say that it's not allowed and we fight to prevent it. We have big measures doing it. But in the end, you list your item there for too cheap and it's instantly botted, so they pretty much do nothing. Because if you know a little bit about programming, it is not too hard to identify or block people that regularly use those bots to snipe items. But you will see later what I mean by that. But how can we determine if the item was sniped by a bot or a very fast buyer anyways? Pretty easy, by the speed. Let's start with CSGOFloat, so that you will have an example of what I mean by that, because these items that get botted are really sold instantly. You click sell and you see check mark, it's listed, and boom, it's gone. So there's no way, even if you sit at home like this, that you will grab it this fast. So here we are now on CSGOFloat, and this little Ursus Knife Safari Mesh we will list for way too cheap. The good thing is CSGOFloat is a peer-to-peer marketplace. We can list it for too cheap. We will have to pay a little fee, which is totally fine. Yeah, I hope I don't get banned again on the site, but it's an experiment and I will make a typo. I will list it like this or something like so. Really obvious typo. Please CSGOFloat if you see this. I only want to do a video, okay? You will see what I mean. Because if we are a trader, for example, let's see, we are a trader that wants to snipe some items. I think the newest item section here is pretty good. So what we can do, we can refresh here. This, for example, just got listed. We can We can just risk it and just buy it instantly. So it will be click, 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 and then we have to confirm it once more, and then it will be bought. So if you're really fast, I would say 1 to 2 seconds. Until the system has it, 3 seconds. 3 seconds is if a normal trader refreshes that. Normally, a trader will check prices if they don't know them out of my head. So they will go to buff. I mean, it's a liquid item, most likely you know the price here. And we just see, okay, it's too expensive. So yeah, if I now list my item for way too cheap, you will see it's gone instantly. And CSGOFloat is a website that officially allows bots. They don't do anything about it. They say it's totally fine. I asked them. There are bots that instantly refresh here or are directly in the socket of the site and will just instantly buy the items, maybe even before you see them here. I will do a little timer here, or Mr. Editor, please do a little timer here. Also, there's a little delay, of course, on the side until I get the notification here that it's sold. But yeah, we tried. So let's say we are a normal trader. Oops, we listed our item. We made a typo. So we wanted to list our item for 110, but we accidentally listed it for $11. So pretty obvious typo and a really good thing for bots to snipe. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, already sold. Instantly bought by this guy. Let's see who this guy is. Oh. Zogs trading 500 gloves and knives. I'm pretty sure it was way too fast. I should have refreshed a little bit earlier, but it was way too fast. This guy is 100% botting. I don't want to expose him or something like that, but he is botting. So this is nothing bad. He is botting. If it's bad or good, that's yours up to decide. And all of these items are he seems to be a big trader. I'm pretty sure he does more than just botting, but this guy has a bot running. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that many of these items are botted. I see that there are a lot of low float items here. So I'm pretty sure I don't have any proof for that. This is just what I think. But as he has so many low float gloves, which are pretty easy. Oh, yeah, I just see a pattern. He has a lot of items that get a lot of overpay for low float. Knight, for example, lower. He has a lot of ultraviolets. He has many case hardened. He has many fades. He got a 99% fade. Let's hope the owner got a good price for it. So yeah, I'm 99% sure this guy is botting. Look at his floats. These are all low floats. No trader, if he just buys items, will just get low float items. He's most likely botting and most likely got many of these items for market price or just a really low price. Like he just bought our Uzus Knife Safari Mesh for $11. And yeah, so you see the site is full of bots. We will cancel it. We will pay a 20-cent fee. Ouch. I'm pretty sure the fee even goes a little bit to the guy that bought it. So he also makes money just by buying items. I always use buff prices. So yeah, this is our first botter. Like I said, I don't want to make him bad. He's most likely a pretty nice guy who just wants to expand his business by a lot. But yeah, this is how it works. And we can officially say CSGOFloat is full of bots. And like I said, it's allowed. So be careful there. I would just call it like that. And coming back to our second question, how successful he is. If he really bought all of these gloves for market price, he's the fucking most successful botter I've ever seen. But at least he's a really successful trader looking at his inventory. And pretty much every of his item is a low float or high tier or something like that. So not bad. Not bad. Respect, Mr. Souls. Let's do the same knife. Let's unlist this. And accidentally list this on buff.market for, let's say, also $11 and see if it will be instantly sniped. If it's not bought in like 10 seconds, it's most likely that there are no bots, at least looking for this particular item. So let's go to sell. Oh, this hurts. Because as a trader, you accidentally sometimes misprice items. And it just hurts because either you pay a little fee or you get banned temporarily. But this just hurts doing this on purpose. Okay, let's go. Success, okay. Okay, it's not bought. I'm refreshing. It's listed for $11. Now it's bought. Now it's gone. Right? Yeah. Mr. Pitt bought it. Pretty hard to say if he sniped it. I would say this was a manual snipe because, yeah, you can also filter here by recent listed. You see my knife is here, most likely because I listed it there. And it's already bought. But this guy is most likely, like I said, not a botter. He's most likely just a trader that refreshed a little bit. And I'm just mocking him by not confirming the trade. So let's see who this guy is. Yeah. Mr. Feet. Okay, Mr. Feet also seems like a small trader. 22,000. Big trader. And yeah, seems to make a lot of his money just by sniping items on marketplaces. You see again, he has... okay, I thought he had a lot of good floats, but this was just a coincidence here. Yeah, seems like a normal trader. He was the fastest. He refreshed most likely and just saw it. Let's cancel this offer. I'm sorry, Mr. Feet, but I will not... The order's abnormal. Please contact support. Your mom is abnormal. What the duck? Okay, I think I need to cancel it here and then it will work. Likely. Okay, I can cancel it. What the duck? Okay, I will try to cancel it. Let's go to the next market. Mr. Gamerpay. On Mr. Gamerpay, I don't really need to do it because I sell there quite regularly and I accidentally just listed an item for way too cheap. And surprisingly, it was there for like 15 minutes. So I can officially say, at least until now, Gamerpay does not have many. It was a pretty liquid item, so I'm pretty sure it shows that there are just no bots on Gamerpay right now. If they just do enough against it, or it's just a too new market for bots, I don't know. But yeah, it's not that full of bots. So maybe you can find a really good deal there if you snipe some items there. And of course, use my partner code for 5 euros for free. Okay, next up, the Steam community market. The Steam community market, we don't have to test it, is full of bots because it's the oldest market and everything started here. And it has one of the biggest volumes, like Buff163. Yeah, it's full of bots. Steam is very special because it has an automatic buy and sell orders system. So for example, if I sell this G2 scavenger for way too cheap, it will not be botted, it will just instantly be bought by one of these buy orders, which are in Steam, which is nothing bad, of course. But yeah, still, this market is full of bots. And for example, if I list a really expensive Cartocraft here for way too cheap, it will most likely also instantly get sold. Fun story here, that's exactly what happened. I was selling a really cheap orc with a Kato 2014 Virtus Pro Holo, which goes for around 40 to 80 US dollars. And yeah, I sold it for, I think like 10 cents, something like that. Because I was just selling trash skins and this was with it and I didn't saw it, so... And it was bought more than instantly. And I sold it for market price, so it normally takes like a few minutes to sell. But of course, a bot saw that and instantly bought it. And the account was empty, there was nothing on it. So yeah, this was pretty obviously a bot account. So yeah, Steam community market, also full of bots. Please be careful. Next up, we come to the most important market in my opinion, Buff163. Buff is pretty much the same than on Steam. They have buy orders, but they have a little bit more human system there, I would call it. Because when for example, let's go with sellable. When I want to sell my butterfly for way too cheap now, let's say I go with 4,000 RMB, which is way too cheap, which is, yeah. There's a big price difference between the price of the item and the market price. We suggest you reconfirm, won't continue. So they actually warn you that you are doing something bad and your offer is less than the buy order you could sell it for. I mean, in theory, you can still list your items for less than that, but at least the market warns you. So it's pretty rare that people just sell liquid items for way less. What of course can still happen is that you sell a Cartocraft for way too cheap. And yeah, if I don't want to list it now, because I will get banned on this site pretty fast. And I know that there are bots. It happened already with me. If you list any item on the site, they're not only bots that automatically buy stuff, they're also bots that automatically bargain on your offer. I don't know how the technical details of these work, but Bar163 also full of bots. So, the last two markets we will try is Wexpear and Market CSGO. Let's get our trusty Ursus again. Let's unlist this and let's list it on Market CSGO and see how fast it sells and who buys it. We sell it again for $11. Do they have a system against it? I don't think so. No, we just listed it and now we are rate limited. Thank you. It's not sold. Somebody saw it already. You see that here. One guy saw it. It's still listed for what? $10, $11. Look. Ah, it's not there. Ah, it's already sold. Okay, it was already sold. The cool thing here on Market CSGO is you see how many people visited your sale here in the top and right. And for some reason, I never saw a 0 here. So there's one guy, it seems, that automatically bots those. The trade offer is sent. Let's see who this one big market sniper on Market CSGO is. MK. He doesn't look like a trader or something like that. Ooh. Okay. Pretty small inventory. Let's do the same thing on Wexpear. Interesting with Wexpear and Market CSGO is that they have comparable, similar customers. So there's a good chance when we now sell this for $11, we can't. Nice. There would be a good chance that the same guy buys it. Okay. Wexpear, good guy. Price is too low. This is a good thing. But we can still list it for way too cheap. So it really doesn't really matter. Let's list it for 45. Still a steal. And everybody knows we can instantly buy that. Let's see how long it takes. Ah, already sold. I thought of that. Sadly, I was too slow to see it. But I'm also pretty sure Wexpear has a lot of bots. Instantly sold, yeah. Let's see who the buyer is. Maybe it's also MK. That would be pretty hilarious. Let's see. House 9CR. Okay. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But it was pretty fast. So I was too slow to check that. I don't know if this guy's botting. I think the chance is pretty high. Because it's just such a competitive market, but I don't want to make any false accusations. Interesting skin you got there. Doesn't look too fishy with his inventory. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if this guy is a botter or not. Okay, we went through the most popular markets. I hope that I don't get banned. And yeah, this is what you can expect when you list your items for way too cheap. So please check prices for your items. You can learn all of that here. And yeah, I would be really interested to know, do you think this is a bad thing? Sites should block people like that? Or do you really think it's not preventable and this is just logical that this will happen and it's totally fine? Please leave your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to join the game with my boys. I am Neon and I'll see you guys in the next one.